Hey y'all, welcome back to another Motivational Mondays video. I am currently at home. I just got off of work. It's been a long day. I was back to work from furlough, and furlough is when you have a week on that you work and a week off. So, if you get paid bi-weekly, honey. Well, no, I think it might be worse in this situation if you get paid weekly, but yeah. So I will tell you guys that right there, it took a, I don't know, like when I was thinking about at first, it went through like I don't know, like a transition type of thing, like in my mind. The week that I was working prior to the week off, I was just thinking like, I really don't want to, okay, whatever. Then it went to, okay, by that Friday, I was like, yeah, let me have this week off. Like, come on. Like, I need it. So it went from that, and I was just like, oh, I don't know. Like, my emotions was everywhere. But thinking back to it, I would say I was more depressed. Like, even though it was yesterday. Let me think back to yesterday. I cried twice. Um, and I did receive my stimulus, and I don't know why. I don't know. This is so weird, but let me know in the comments if this is you. Um, and then I had to wait to get my stimulus check. Like, it was just craziness. But, okay. So, I don't know. Every year that it comes around that I have to file my taxes, and like I receive the money, something inside of me gets sad. And I don't want to say that this comes from a point of like greed or something like that, but something inside of me does not feel like I'm doing quite enough. So let me y'all know how I am. I'll be moving around in my videos. Like we be doing this and that. But yeah, so I'm about to turn on this oven to make some salmon and some cookies. But yeah, so something inside of me, it kind of like I got sad and stuff, and then I had made my cheesecakes, y'all. And I know you're like, what are you talking about, girl? But no, listen, I made my cheesecakes and my cheesecake jars. It was bomb. It was. I was shocked, like, but I told y'all like I do this in the kitchen. So I made them. I uploaded the pictures on my, I think it was a little bit everywhere, all of my social medias. But I had actually, I made it with some of this because I seen a recipe for it. But I will do this recipe like another day. Like I'll actually film myself. No, you're like, oh, you a Christian girl, honey. But no, yeah, I wanted to try some because I heard that it was real good. And it says it's a sin to get drunk now. It's not a sin just to have a little sippy sip. But I wasn't even having a sippy sip. I was having a little tasty taste. So, to say that, I said it to say this. People really started hitting me up like, you should start selling them. Like, you should really start selling them. And I personally enjoy making food, and I love sharing food. But of course, I'm gonna be sharing too much with a whole bunch of people. So I was thinking about, what better time in this moment? I said this before. In this current moment, I am currently filing for unemployment, and it can be so stressful. It can be such a stressful. Get my credit together, and me just growing up, having a son, just adulting. That yeah, we need to get other sources of income, coming through. And I'm not saying, ooh, I'm gonna sell cheesecakes for the rest of my life, but I don't know, maybe I sell cheesecakes for the rest of my life, honey. But I'm saying you never know unless you try. My goal is to let's just do it. Let's just do it, see where it takes me. So my plan is to go ahead, whip some up for Mother's Day, sell a few. And and I'm kind of, first I was like, woo, let me do 100. But I don't know if I'm gonna do 100, even though I do have faith in God. But I don't know. But I wanted to do something as far as like a Mother's Day special, and depending on the size of the jars and all that good stuff. So yeah, but because I gotta buy all of this stuff, but I'm like, if I just received my stimulus check, that money was not technically owed to me. I can at least take $100, or I think I'm gonna use what I have. I have a mixer, like, you know, but I really want a KitchenAid. But wink, wink, Brandon, pink or clear or stainless steel, you know. But yeah, so I can at least take, you know, some of that money and invest it. You know what I'm saying? Invest it into myself. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna, you know, end up paying for itself anyways. I eat cheesecake, honey, so it's gonna be worth it. I mean, if I don't sell them all, you know, before they go bad. But yeah, so I was just thinking, like, okay, it's time to really, you know, get that hustle up, you know, get my act together. So I would definitely recommend from Motivational Mondays, go ahead and get you, you know, try to brainstorm. Let's get a couple of streams of income, you know, in this household, in your household. Think about ways that you and your partner can really boost each other and really, hey, be goals. Because when they start opening up outside, honey, what? And don't tell me that you spent all of your stimulus check on Amazon, on Fashion Nova. Okay? Like, you need to be thinking, hey, let's actually go be out here, you know, doing some stuff. It's one thing just to, okay, yeah, we always go out to eat. We always go to the movies. You know, we always do this and that. And I've been a couple of places. Honey, I'm telling you, that's not where it's at. Let's go do something different. Let's go out of the country. Let's go, you know, let's go explore some new, you know, new things. Let's go ziplining. Like, I've been ziplining before. Like, let's go do all of that. Let's go ride ACVs or go horseback riding through the ocean. Like, I've done stuff like that before, and I'm not trying to say that like to, you know, boast, yeah, to show off. I'm not saying that to show off. I'm saying that to say, that's my little favorite phrase in this video, but I'm saying that to say that there's more to what you used to. Okay, so think outside of the box. And yeah, that's really all that I have to say for this Motivational Mondays video. Stay tuned. Wednesday, okay, Wednesday, y'all know how I'll be sometimes, but Wednesday I will have a new series coming up. This has been on my mind so heavy. I want to start I don't know. I'm just brainstorming my options and things like that because I don't want to limit myself. But I have a new plan and things like that coming up. But this series is going to be about relationships. And yeah, I have a couple going on in my household, you know, with my son and my boyfriend. So, you know, my outside of the house. Oh, and with my cat, you know, no, I'm not talking about just any type of relationships. I am talking about romantic relationships. It's been on my heart like for a while, and I figured that this is the best way that I could really open myself up to you guys, because I've seen some things, I've been through some things myself, and I feel like I'm just limited. You know, I really want to be a help to everybody. And everything that I'm interested in, I just want to share. Like, that's the type of person that I am. So I know y'all like, hey, you know what's going on with the breastfeeding videos, but it's not. I'm still very passionate about breastfeeding. I still, you know, I'm still in the you know, I'm still doing it, you know. So I wanted to kind of shift, because I noticed like y'all like that one breastfeeding video a lot, and I mean the one that I'm doing this, I think y'all like that a lot. Y'all know how to store, you know, your breast milk. Y'all liked that one a lot, and I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate, you know, the views, the likes on that. Thank you so much, because that makes me feel like I'm helping y'all, you know. And that's what I love to do. Like I said, I love to share. So yeah, so I just wanted to give some of my pointers on relationships. Like, I really want to, get real, about this. And y'all know it wouldn't be me if I ain't get a little Christy, honey. But, yes, so I'm going to, incorporate the Lord into what I'm telling you guys, into what I'm trying to, get y'all to understand. So, definitely going for a lot of things. I made the cheesecakes. I told y'all in my last video. If y'all ain't watched that, go watch it. My little grocery haul quarantine style, not really video. But yeah, I wanted to make the cheesecakes. I made them. They was bomb. Okay, my boyfriend loved them. My mama, I know she would never lie to me. She loved them. And just some things that, I was able to put together, in my head. A lot of people love the way that they look, even though they didn't get to taste them. But, they love that. And a lot of people really, they kind of, be messing with your girlfriend. A lot of people be feeling me or whatever. Like, hey, girl, what's up? I'll be like, hey, what's up, y'all? Be jazzed, just laying back, chilling in the cut, But a lot of people, I vibe with a lot of people. And I'm like, hey, y'all hungry? You want some cheesecakes? Hey, cause look, we gotta do something. But all in all, that's not the ultimate goal. Like, I'm not just gonna limit myself to that. I am definitely just gonna start going for stuff. I'm tired of scrolling through my Facebook, and y'all seen it. Y'all know, as people out here selling dinners and stuff like that out of their house. People really hustling. I have a friend that she, and I know I said I was gonna cut this video. Shh, be quiet. Okay, that wasn't an ending. That was just the ending to the Motivational Mondays thing, but not really. Okay, whatever. But I have a friend. We're the same age. I think I'm like a couple of months older than her. But she literally, doing hair was her passion, okay? And she might sit back and laugh at, her doing hair when she first began. But she was doing hair out of her kitchen. She had a shop. Somebody had vandalized her shop. Somebody tried to get her shop closed down. She lost hope. She kind of gave up on the shop thing. She went back to doing hair out of her kitchen. Then she set up like a beauty room and stuff like that. And let me see. I mean, she just been through a lot of obstacles, but she never, what I'm trying to say is she never let that get in her way. So now, okay, fast forward. She has written a book. She makes maybe 20,000 plus, I will say her minimum, okay, that she makes every month. And she drives a Maybach. I mean, just a lot of stuff. She has a beautiful home. She, owns a couple of Rolexes, honey. She be wearing them Cartier bracelets. What I'm trying to say is, this girl, she could have listened to people really trying to, get out on her. I'm so old school, y'all, but she could have listened to a lot of people really trying to knock her hustle, really trying to talk down on her, and so could I, Like, I want to tell y'all a story. Forget it, I'm going to tell y'all. This going to be a long one. You know what? Pause. Hold on. And I'm not gonna edit this too much because I want y'all to see where my head is. So, hold on. Hold the phone, y'all. Hold the phone. And I know I be having these dishes stacked up. You feel me? Like, listen, we getting this over and done with quick. I ain't got time to be, the dish drainer is full, this and that. But while I'm rebelling, stop right here. Go get you some water, okay? Go get you some water. I think that's enough for this video right now. Hold on. I've always been a very humble person. I've always been very grateful. It took a lot for me, and I think I learned this back when I was in middle school, not to be concerned about how I look to people. And I just remember, like a guy, well, you guys don't know, but I remember a guy came up to me and was like, you need to stop hanging with so and so, because if you hanging with them, then that's just gonna bring you down, honey. Like, you ain't gonna have no type of clout in this school. And that hurt me, but I just, it resonated, but it didn't resonate the way that he wanted to. It resonated as, wow, why do people care about what they look like? I was dealing with this guy when I was single. Okay, let me say that, and I'm gonna get into that topic. Oh, cookies! But let me get into that topic when I start talking about these relationships, honey. But I was dealing with this guy that, he was driving a 2018. He made a lot of money, and I was driving. Hey, but that's homegirl right there. That's Big Mama. Okay. I was driving a 1995 Buick LeSabre. 1995, me and her was the same age, but that was Big Mama, because guess what? She drove me from state to state, honey, when I was getting my hustle on, when I worked at H&M. So I was getting them hours, you hear me? Getting them hours at H&M. Hey, listen, if you are, I will say this for a younger adult, but also, because they pay well for people that's like into management. If you are a young adult, you trying to, stack up some coins, get some paper, all this and that, H&M is a really good job to work for. They pay for drive time. They pay for gas. What else do they pay for? And they pay you hourly, if that makes sense, because of drive, whatever. But yes, it's 3 things that they pay for, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But that's a good job, honey. When other stores open in different states, they pay for that too. They pay for airfare. They pay for your hotel. They give you $50 every day to eat. I don't need $50, honey. Because a Chipotle bowl, how the way I make mine, honey, that's only, what, $10, $12. So, I'm just saying, this is sponsored by H&M. And yes, I am a woman of color. Hey, now, all right? I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. But, so, me and Big Mama was getting it, but this guy had the nerve to tell me, ugh, we can't go nowhere in your car. Ugh, you need a new car. Meanwhile, this guy was talking all this trash about the car that I was driving. This boy was homeless. So, you need not to worry about how you look on the outside. So you out here whipping, through the streets. You can pick up any female that you want to in your 2018, but where you want home to? Nowhere. You might as well say you living out that car. And I mean, get the bang for your buck, because if you acting like you can't pay for an apartment or a place to live, a place to wash your then hey, that's house. That's the spot right there. But don't let people bring you down. I knew. I was like, I'm not going to listen to that. So many people was telling me at the time, oh, you can finance for a car, girl. You paying $700 in rent. Girl, you be acting broke. I was not acting broke. I was really broke. You hear me? But I did not have a broke mentality. I had a mentality of, yeah, I'm going to be able to eat. I'm going to buy the stuff that I need. I'm going to make sure that I'm paying my rent. I'm going to make sure that I'm paying my bills. My stuff is not going to be late. You hear me? I'm going to make sure that I'm budgeting out my money. I get paid bi-weekly, just for instance, I get paid bi-weekly. Wait, how much was I getting paid bi-weekly though? Say for instance, I was getting paid $700 bi-weekly, okay? That's what I brought home. Like, say for instance, I think I was getting paid though like $900 bi-weekly. But yeah, so I was getting paid that amount, and bi-weekly, okay? My rent was $700. I have a phone bill. I have utilities. I have this and that. You have to be able to schedule that stuff around, so that way you know what needs to be paid. You need to prioritize and all this and that. So when people was telling me, oh yeah, you can afford it, I don't see why you riding around like that, all this and that. Like, that couldn't be me. Meanwhile, I'm calculating because every time it got to a point where I was like, even if I had $50 to my name after I pay all of my bills, that'll cycle on to my next billing period. And when I had to put myself in a position to get through this funk and not be stressed or worried, yeah, I couldn't go splurge and stuff like that. Me getting my nails, girl, I was getting my nails out to here. You hear me? Like, okay, I was. But, and I was spending like $150 every trip. $40 who? No. $40 is the tip, honey. So, like, that gets me, like, every time I think back. But I was doing, all this stuff, and it really took me to sit down and prioritize. And I'm so glad that happened, because guess what? I was able to comfortably take a maternity leave, 6 weeks unpaid, pay for, and I finally did get a car that I am financing for. But that was because it got to a point where I had to be safe, But and I was pregnant, and I was like, I can't do this no more. But I am financing, on the car, but I had money for my car note. I had money for half this mortgage. I had money for groceries. I had money to prepare for my child that was coming. I had money, just to save, what I mean, just to get me through that 6 weeks. And guess what? If I had not broke my phone for trying to go out or whatever, yeah, I would have had a good little piece of change left over. But prioritize. Do not listen to what them haters say about you, because they only looking at the surface. Meanwhile, you are looking deep in, and nobody could tell you how to handle your business better than what you can. Not your mama, not your daddy, nobody but God. So trust in you and the Lord, and know that everything gonna be okay. Yeah, it gave me anxiety. It gave me anxiety when I was making a Facebook post, because I'm like, I don't want nobody to judge me. I don't want nobody to have this expectation of me. But you have to fully commit, okay? And I knew that when I made that Facebook post about me selling the cheesecakes for Mother's Day, I knew I was like, okay, this is really going to be something that I'm going to have to commit to. But if you can't commit to something as small as that, and I don't care if I just make $5. I don't know how much I'm going to sell them for. I don't care if I just sell one cheesecake jar. At least I did it. At least it does something. The benefit is more than financial. It is your mental, okay? So when you thinking about doing something, just go for it. Because it's a whole transition in your mind and in your body. The Lord, God is not going to bless you with a Maybach. God is not going to bless you with a mansion, a Rolex, if you can't even take care of your G-Shock, okay? Okay? If you can't even take care of your Buick LeSabre, God is not going to bless you. It's not going to lift you up. It's not going to promote you if you're not willing to put the work in yourself, okay? So when it says, faith without works is dead, because that's what it is. You over here living on empty dreams. And I'm going to just close at that, y'all, because I don't want to be bleeding into the other stuff that I have in store for you all. But, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please stay hydrated, okay, like Bar Rescue. I'm not going to do that. But please stay hydrated, y'all. Come back and watch more videos of mine. Okay, watch my last video. That was the grocery haul video. And I will see you guys again next month. Well, I'll see you guys again for another Motivational Monday. How about that? Okay? Bye-bye.